Hi, I'm Nancy, and I'm on the Dr. Simeon's HCG protocol, and I'm here to give an update. I'm on phase 2, round 2, and I'm doing really good. So far on this round, I've lost 16.8 pounds, and I've been doing it for 21 days. So I feel like that's pretty good success. I've had a couple of days where I didn't lose any, but most of the time I've kept steady. I do feel more relaxed this round. I know a little bit more what to expect. I maybe am not trying to demand quite so much out of my body, and so in the end that's better. I know in the end I'm going to get there, and I'm happy with the pace. I do want to say that so far from the beginning I've lost, let's see, I guess it's 37 pounds total from the first round and this round. But I've actually also lost 4 pounds repeatedly from each round, because just before I started this round, I kind of almost had a week of loading, and I was out of town, and I had to eat certain things, and I did splurge some, and so my weight did go up when I was splurging and not paying attention, and I didn't bring a scale with me or anything. So that accounts for that, actually some extra loss that might not be specifically going down into my goal. I have found that, it's summertime. I live here in Kentucky, and it's been warmer, and my appetite really decreases, where sometimes I don't even care if I eat or not. But I do know that I need to take care of my body and nourish it, so I make sure that I do eat at least just about everything on the protocol every day. I also have changed careers. I was a realtor. I have not really stopped being a realtor per se, but I work at an airport now, which is real hustle bustle. There's a lot of overtime involved, a lot of on my feet, a lot of real busy, no breaks. And so there are times I just don't have the opportunity to eat. I'll bring my supper so that I'm eating it, between 6 and 7, but there's no time to eat it. So to try to continue getting protein and get in things that I can have, I went ahead and bought a whey protein mix that has no calories, or not no calories, but no sugar added. I've actually done that twice. The first time I mixed it up with ice cold water, I bought a vanilla flavor because that's what it was, of the no sugar, and it didn't really taste very good. So I actually bought some chocolate raspberry stevia to add to that shake, and there have been 2 hectic days where once I was in the car on the ride home, I drank the protein drink, so that I'm not eating supper at 10 o'clock or midnight when I get home. And it seems to have done fine for my weight loss, and very satisfying to me. Satisfying enough that it makes me want to do that every day, but considering I'm not a vegetarian, I'm not trying to deviate from the protocol, I'm making sure that I do stick to eating chicken or fish or beef and having the vegetables, because I know that that's what's good for me, for my body. I've been drinking all the water I need to drink. From my last video, I had mentioned that I was going to start consuming more potassium, that I did feel like maybe I was a little bit weak. And so I've started drinking the Herbamate tea every day. I've also started drinking the oolong tea again, which I think suppresses my appetite. But the Herbamate has a lot of potassium. I was taking potassium supplements a little bit in the beginning. I ran out of them, so I haven't kept taking them. I also started taking calcium magnesium, because I deal with bowel movement problems. really in my whole life, but particularly on the protocol. So I do definitely feel like the potassium in my system helped me a lot. Oh, I also drink some form of a smart water. I drink smart water, or there's also, I guess it would be a generic brand that Whole Foods sell that's cheaper, and that has calcium, magnesium, and potassium in it. And I do, for me, feel like I need that. You know, when you're drinking a lot and your body's losing a lot of weight, it's something that your body needs. So the potassium has given me more energy, and the calcium and magnesium, I've only been doing it a couple days. I do think that it might be helping me with the constipation issue. I know we eat very little, but without Smooth Move tea or something, I tend to be going once a week. That seems a little ridiculous, and it makes me frustrated thinking I didn't lose today because I'm full of it. So that's, the calcium and magnesium can't hurt me, so I think it's probably a good addition to my diet. Looking on my paper here. That's about it for updates. I also have found with my job, I'm a ticket agent, gate agent, so I'm slinging suitcases. I have to walk a lot. I'm on my feet sometimes for 6 or 8 hours straight. So I didn't exercise before in the other phase, and I'm not really exercising now, and yet I know that I'm getting a workout in compared to my normal life. My arms, you don't really know what they looked like before, but they're still kind of big, I guess, but I'm sure they're toning up with slinging 30 and 50-pound suitcases throughout my day. So I'm glad about that. And not too much else to say on the loss. I should be finishing this phase 2 at the very end of June 30th, I believe. And let's see, what was my loss? 16.8. Maybe another 10 pounds. That would be good. I don't know. It usually slows down towards the end, so we'll see. I'd love it. 26-pound loss again this time. It would put me right on track for what I'd like to see. But I'm happy with the food consumption, and I'll just keep on keeping on. Oh, one other thing that I did want to mention. The last time I ordered injections, syringes and needles, I don't know if I messed up or the company I work with messed up, but I did end up with intermuscular needles. Maybe I'll show them to you next time because I didn't bring any here in front of me. They're pretty big. I think 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches long. But I thought, this is what I've got. I've read where some people go ahead and just put it in a little bit using it like you would a subcutaneous needle, a 1/2 inch needle. So I did it this morning in my thigh, and I poked it in. It went pretty far, and it didn't hurt, so I went ahead and put it in all the way to the hilt, and it really didn't, just like I'd read, but I didn't believe. It didn't feel any different than the short needle. So that's probably what I'll be doing till the end of this round, since I have those needles. I may go back to subcutaneous after, though. It's just, long needles are intimidating to me. I like the little one, so we'll see, but that's how it's going, and just good luck with your losses.